What's up everyone, Dapper here, and we are back playing some more Marble World. In this episode, I want to start building the biggest elimination race I have ever done. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so I won't lie to you guys, I have a small portion of the race already done, but when I say small, it only eliminates like 5 marbles currently, and it took me 4 days to get to this point. But before I show you what I've done, I want to show you how I got here. So, as with most projects, I started with a blank slate. Now, one of the biggest struggles that I have with most of my marble races is the camera view. So for this one, I decided to try something new. At the very start, I positioned a decoration with the default camera view in mind. This way I could use the Q and E buttons to move up and down without the race getting any further or closer while moving up and down. So basically the camera's on rails. So now that I have that, the only thing I need to focus on during the race is keeping the marbles in the view. The next thing I needed was a marble spawner, but I wanted it to randomize the marbles at the start. I began by attempting to make a semicircle, which at first kind of failed because I didn't like the look of it, but then I made another that worked just fine. Next, I needed a way to release the marbles, so I put a physics piece with 2 single marble spawners on the backside to keep it from moving in either direction. But I still needed a way to release the marbles, some kind of mechanism. So I started out by using a pinball flipper, which worked just fine, but eventually I switched over to a marble spawner release gate. That way, if I hit the race button, the marbles would automatically release when the race starts. Alright, now that I have my race starter, it was time to begin working on the actual race. I started by making a Plinko style board, but then later changed the shape to a square that was rotated by 45 degrees and then copy pasted all the way down. So now, that works just fine, but I felt it needed some more before going to the next elimination area. So I decided to create what I call a game area, an area in which the marbles had to accomplish some kind of goal before going to the elimination zone. This is actually the first zone that I made. As you can see, in order for the marbles to move on, they need to successfully get knocked over the right side, and the last one to make it will be eliminated. Now comes the hardest part. I need to make the eliminator itself. This actually took me a full day to create. I actually went through about 5 different versions, as you can see here, but I eventually landed on one that I was happy with and that worked 99% of the time. Anyway, now that I have this format, I just needed to repeat it about 16 more times. So I got to work. Okay, so I didn't exactly finish the whole race, but I did manage to create 5 sections after about 4 or 5 days of work. So here it is. I present to you the start of the ultimate marble elimination race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I am excited to show you what I have been working on for the past few days. It's taken me a while to get to this point. I've got a ton of stuff here, and it doesn't look like much, but yes, this took a very long time. So right now I'm just gonna start by getting my camera where I need it to be for most of these sections, which is right about here, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring it all the way up to the beginning, and we are about to have a race. So let's go ahead and get the marbles spawned in here. Go ahead and pick whichever color you think is going to win, and I'm actually gonna start this race in 3, 2, 1. The marbles have been released and we are now following along with them. So yeah, I didn't actually finish this. Unfortunately, I only have 5 sections done. So if you pick a marble and it's still alive by the end of the 5th section, that means you win. So we're gonna have a lot of winners today. But yeah, these are the game modes, and these were really fun to build. I really wanted sections to where the camera can stop and the marbles had to like accomplish something. And in this case, it's getting to the other side or getting smacked over to the top right corner there. And I actually have some really cool games coming up that I'm really excited to show you guys. And I hope it works. I mean, I've been testing this so many times. I probably ran it almost 100 times or more. And I really hope it doesn't mess up. But here we go. Unfortunately, if you picked Plasma Purple, Plasma Purple is the marble that is going to get eliminated. And here we go. There it goes. It knocks out. So I love this. So there's a marble that holds them back, and it pushes it into a marble deleter, and then it actually goes into another randomizer where it actually does the same thing and releases the marbles from the randomizer. So let me go ahead and catch up with the leaders here. We are on to the next section. It kind of looks like a dragon. This might be the dragon section. I have no idea. But basically the goal of the marbles is to get over here to this top right section once again. And they have to kind of snake through. But if they do mess up, they fall down to the center, in which that changes their gravity to where they have to start over once again. So we're just waiting on all the marbles. We got a lot of marbles that have already made it. So if you've picked one of those marbles, you are free and in the clear. If you see your marble still going, there is a chance it will be eliminated. We are down to 3 marbles left. Oh, and unfortunately, it looks like purple is the last one. So we are now just waiting for purple to make it over. There it is. Purple will now be eliminated. And we can kind of watch it go down here. It releases the marbles, and then it's going to release the randomizer here and delete itself. There we go. Or it's just going to get stuck there, which is fine. Oh, there it goes. There it's deleted. Now I'm going to catch up with the marbles here. Here we go. And we are on to the next section. This is actually one of my favorite sections here. I tried to make like gears, and you can kind of see they have to do the same exact thing. They got to make it up to the top right, but there's a lot of paths they can take here, which is super cool. I'm really proud of this one. So it looks like our first one to make it is the red, possibly the, I don't know, honey marble, the honey orange there. And you can just see all the marbles are taking all kinds of different paths here, which is super awesome. Again, this is one of my favorite sections. But yes. Wow. I can't believe it. I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm really excited to be showing it to you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, let me know down in the comments below if you want me to continue making this race. I really want to make it for 20 marbles. But I'm almost at the point where I could make it for 10 and have a legit race with 10 marbles just to see who will win. Or I can keep going. I can keep going so we can get all, I believe it's like 16 sections in total, maybe 17. Because the last one, I would probably do a battle between the final 3. Oh, look at that. Unfortunately, if you pick the gray marble, it will be eliminated as soon as it finds its way towards the end. You can see there's a couple paths through here as well. It's kind of cool. So if it's up here, it's probably going to try to make its way down over here. Might come around here. I think it has to go through here in order to make it to go through the top, or it's going to kind of go back through a loop over in this direction. But anyway, yes, I would love to continue this and do all 20 marbles. Just let me know down in the comments below if you like this, if you want to see more. And wow, we are really waiting for this marble now. This actually doesn't happen too often, but hopefully this marble will make it through soon. It's got to make it towards that right side there. Please go to the right, go to the right, go to the right. There we go. All right, hopefully it gets to the end now, and we can move on to the next section, which I'm even more excited to show you. But here we go. Please make it. There it is. And the gray marble will now be eliminated. So I'm now moving the camera down, and we can watch it release the marbles, and we can move on to the next section here. But yeah, this was such a fun build. It took a long time. I tried to make these sections kind of artsy, as you can see, like some kind of geometry. I think it turned out pretty cool. Anyway, we are on to the next section here. This is what I like to call the broken clock. Because as you can see, it kind of pushes these marbles around the clock, and they have to once again make it over to the right side there. And yeah, it's super cool. The arm kind of passes through, it lets the marbles through, but then a lot of them still get stuck. Yeah, so this is another one of my favorites that I built so far. Also, let me know what section you like the most down in the comments below. And yeah, I'm really excited to make a bunch more of these, especially if you guys like this. So looks like we are down to the final 4 on this section. If you picked watermelon, blue, or red, you do have a chance to becoming eliminated on this run. We will have to see who makes it first. Looks like blue has made it. Now it is a battle between watermelon and red. Who is going to get eliminated? We will see. Oh, and it looks like the red marble will be the last one to make it over. And we're going to be moving on to the final section. Final section. So if your marble is still there after this section, you will have made it. So here we go, releasing the marbles, and we are now on to the randomizer. And it's going to release them. There we go. On to the next section. Here it is. The marbles are making their way down. One more marble will be eliminated. And here it is, the final section that I have so far. So this one was pretty cool. I wanted it to, there's two spots it can fail. It's the two spinning in the center. They can either fail and have to go back down a level, or they can move on and move up. Once they get to the top left, as Watermelon has there, they should, or they will have made it to the end. So that's the goal that they're trying to do, and they have a lot of chances to, like, opportunities to kind of mess up, and as you can see, they're falling down different levels. And I also made tiny gears here. I really love these gears. I've wanted to make them for a while, and it's only been possible since the update where you can actually make things spin and have them not be affected by the marbles, which is super cool. So anyway, we got some tiny little gears here that kind of slows them down or moves them about. And yeah, they're just trying to get through these rotating bridges here in the center. Looks like, ooh, Rainbow almost got knocked back to the bottom. The bottom is the worst for them because then they have to go all the way through and back around. But if they fail up top, they do have a chance to fall to the second level. Sometimes they'll fall all the way back down. Unfortunate for Orange. Yellow, as you can see, yellow and pink, there we go, have both made it, and they only fell down to the first section there. So yeah, it's it's really bad for the marbles if they fail to hit that platform, because then, as you can see, Orange hasn't made it, still has to start over from the bottom there. And it looks like Orange is going to be our next eliminated marble, which is unfortunate. So if you picked Orange, yep, that is going to be eliminated. So now, this is pretty much it. We're just waiting for Orange to make it. It's unfortunate. I wish I could kind of speed this up as far as like the last marbles go. But it's also really exciting to see them actually make it. So I'm actually not going to touch the speed of this. We're just going to hopefully hope that Orange makes it right here. There it is. Orange did make it, and that's it. So if you see your marble now, other than the orange, oh, wait a minute, something bad happened. Uh-oh, did a marble get stuck? A marble got stuck. Well, it looks like blue was actually eliminated. Oh no, I didn't expect this to happen. Oh well. I'll make sure that that doesn't happen in the future. I probably just need to change the gravity here. If I give them a little bit more gravity, they should never get stuck on these. But anyway, I lied. Orange made it. Unfortunately, no. Okay, this is the least tested section. You know, I actually just completed this section the other day, and I was just really excited to show it to you guys. So I will have to go back and fix this area so that the marbles don't get stuck there, and that should be fine. But we can go ahead and watch the cyan marble make it through here really fast. That definitely would have changed probably the whole game, because, you know, if there's a missing marble, it could have bumped into several marbles and the whole outcome would have been different, kind of like the butterfly effect. But anyway, we're just gonna watch the cyan marble make it through here. Hopefully it makes it through quick. I actually am going to speed up time just this once, because this shouldn't have happened. So hopefully we can watch this go through in fast motion. And I guess it is going to fail a couple times. But yeah, I really love these gears. As you can see, I've got these little triangles here, because sometimes the marbles would get like stuck in them. So I just wanted to give them like a path to go through. Oh my gosh, Cyan is not having a good time. I also put this bar here in the gears down below, because sometimes the marbles would go too low and kind of get stuck in like a perpetual loop down here. So that kind of fixed that. And yeah, other than that, I think this one turned out pretty well too. We're now, oh my gosh, this marble does not want to make it. Once again, let me know down in the comments below if you like this, if you want to see me continue it. Let me know if you have any ideas for future ones. Let me know what your favorite one was. I know I didn't name them all, and oh my gosh, another failure. Holy cow. Well, I said it might happen. I had my fingers crossed that it wouldn't, but it did. We've had a couple mess ups here, so just on the last one though, like I said, I did the least amount of testing on this last one here, and you know what, it might be because hold on, maybe this is the problem. No, that is, I don't know if that's the problem. You know what, let's just lower this really quick. Let's get this marble eliminated. All right, so that marble is now eliminated, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'll probably get those figured out in the future. But if you do see your marble here now, you've done it. You win. So if you picked a marble in the beginning and it is still here, these are the winning marbles, and this is actually the order that they came in. So if you want to see what place you got, here it is. We got first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on, going all the way up. And I'm not really sure about these two. It looks like yellow did make it first. But yeah, that is about it. I just want to check to see if there's anything else I want to talk about. Kind of backing out just so you can see the whole thing. I really like these sections. Like I said, I was really kind of going for like maybe like some artistic sections here. Of course, you see the diamond straight. I've done that many times. We got the plinko board, and then we've got what I started with, the squares that return 45 degrees. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and this marble race. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.